What's going on, people? Skilled87 here, off for the PSN, bringing you guys my review of Borderlands for the PlayStation 3. The game is available for the PC, Xbox 360, and of course the Sony PS3. And in this review is going to be nice, quick, straight to the point, and let's just get down to it. So, this game has been compared to Fallout 3 a lot, and I can see why. And I'm here to clear a couple things up. The game, yes, does take place in a wasteland just like Fallout 3. It has basically the same level up system, you know what I'm saying? And you go on missions and shit, and you get to gather a bunch of missions at once and take them on in any order that you please. Then once you're done with the mission, you collect your experience points, your reward money, and your items, and you get to progress with the story. So, and just like Fallout 3, there's plenty of side quests, and you got the mainstream quests. You know, just go about how you want to play it. This game, though, is different because Fallout 3 is not technically a shooter. It's more, in my words, I like to call it an adventure game with an RPG aspect to it. Because even though you can shoot, you can get a first-person view, a third-person view, a sky-person view, second-person view. It's the shooting mechanics don't feel like a real shooter. Like, you shoot a gun and the recoil doesn't feel right. So shooting any time outside of the VAT system just feels a little abnormal. As for in Borderlands, the game plays like Call of Duty, and when you shoot, the guns feel right. They feel responsive. They feel like a real shooter. But then they have stats to them. So in the sense that, let's say you shoot a guy in the head, depending on your level, their level, the skill you have with the gun, and the overall strength of the gun, that'll determine whether or not the enemy will actually die with one hit. So Borderlands is sweet in that aspect. So if you're a guy looking for a new FPS to play, and you actually have a thing for RPGs, this game is great for you. And if you love online co-op, where this game really shines, then you'll really love this game. Now, be forewarned, there is differences between the three versions of the game, which I'll cover in a second. The PC version runs smooth, runs fine, and the game was built for the PC. The 360 and PS3 version both have bad frame rate dip drops, audio skipping. Though the 360 version runs a little smoother than the PS3 version because, as you know, games that are ported from PC to 360, since the 360 and PC use the exact same program, shit like that, the 360 versions of ports will always really run smooth. Just only have a couple of issues, while the PS3 version has major issues. And the PS3 version has been getting lower ratings because of these issues. The Ps3 frame rate drops are more frequent than the 360 counterpart, and the PS3 version needs to be patched. The in-game friends list, which takes your cross-media bars friends list and inserts to the game, is fucked up. It doesn't show everyone. Doesn't even show half of everyone. And then it shows people aren't even playing the game. It doesn't even show the right people. And this has caused the PS3 version of the game to get lower ratings. Now, as far as the co-op goes, jumping into a game is easy enough. You go to your menu screen, you click on co-op, you jump into someone's game, and you can definitely power level. You can be a level 20, jump into a level 1's game, and the game programs itself to balance out the enemy strengths. Like, if there's too many high-level characters in the game, the enemies come real hard. But let's say there's a couple high levels, a couple low levels, they'll have weak and strong enemies. So the game's AI and AI director does a good job at doing that. And as far as the AI goes, yeah, it's a little stupid. They just sit in front of you like this, boom, 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 and they give you a clear headshot. But as the game progresses, the enemy gets smarter, gets stronger, and they can go as far as just taking you out instantaneously. So be careful as you journey along. Once again, about the co-op, the co-op's a little laggy for the 360 and PS3 version. That's going to be patched up. And once again, the PS3 version has a lot more frame rate and audio skips than its 360 counterpart. But that's just something that's become a normal thing already when it comes to port. I'm not even going to complain about it no more. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I have the PS3 version, and the gameplay is so fun and addicting that its little flaws, I'm still happy about the PS3 version because the game will get fixed, and I just feel more comfortable playing on my PS3 than my 360. So, what's the story about? The story is plain and simple. The story mode sucks ass. You're on Planet Pandora. Planet Pandora just sucks a lot of dick, and you're in the Borderlands, and you play as one of 4 characters. You get a soldier, a hunter, a sniper, and a berserker. And you're out looking for this vault. The vault is home to treasures and riches that no one actually really knows exists. Apparently, it was left by some alien colonist people. Blah blah blah. The story mode, the back mode story just sucks ass. It's stupid. But the gameplay is where the game truly shines, especially the co-op. When you play as a hunter, you got a little fucking bird following you and shit. You get to snipe people. Ooh, that's nice. When you play as a siren, she goes invisible. Ooh, that's nice. And when you play as a soldier, guy I'm playing as, you get turrets. And you go assault rifle, shit like that, and then when you play as Berserker, you get the punch dudes. Ooh, big fucking deal. The bad part about the 4 characters, all 4 characters can be played exactly the same. Their special attributes and special powers are groundbreaking. They're not gonna make or break how you play. You can be. Let's put it this way: the 4 individual characters you get to play as, their style of play isn't different to the point where you'd want to choose this character over another character. They all play the same. They can all equip the same shit. The only things the characters can equip, there's some armor, some shit like that that can only be equipped by certain characters. So yeah, it could have done a better job with that, but game's still fun. Game's still fucking fun. I'm level 20 right now. I got 54% of the trophies, and I just keep coming back for more. Like, the game's really addicting. Like, you do a hard quest, and then you fight these ridiculous bosses that can take like 1,000 shots to kill, and then you come back, you get rewarded with a nice shotgun that shoots lightning and lasers and all that good shit, and you get your money, and you get to progress. The game's real solid. I mean, the game's real good, you know what I'm saying? The shell-shaded graphics are a plus in my book. I mean, you got all these games like Uncharted 2, Killzone 2 that have realistic graphics, but it's good that game is still being made with cel-shaded graphics, because some people like that cartoony comic book, you know, kind of style of art. So Borderlands does a good job. The game does have vehicles for all your vehicle whores. So getting from point A to point B, as tedious as getting from point A to point B is, it gets easier as the game progresses because you get little fucking buggies and shit. So is my song skipping? No. No! Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's fix that. Okay. Gotta fix this piece of shit iPod. But, let's see. What's another thing about the game? It's, as far as leveling up goes, upgrading your stats, it's simple. Like, you level up, you get a point, and you add it to your stats. Ooh. There's different armors in the game. Like, there's armor that gives you more health in general, gives you health regeneration, or you can sacrifice that for more armor in general and less health. It's real simple shit. Like, yeah, a fucking 5-year-old can figure this game out. It's just more or less the co-op aspect. Now, the co-op is great. There's only one little problem with it. You can't progress your story. You progress the host's story. You can choose to do your story if everyone agrees to. But if you join someone's game, you're most likely going to continue what they're doing, and your story cannot progress in someone else's game unless they're specifically doing your quest, and your quest is the one that's activated. And there's no trading system. There is no trading system. So let's say you're playing with a bunch of randoms in the game, and this guy's like, "Can I have the sniper rifles?" And you're like, hey, sure. You go on and drop it like, hey. And some dickhead comes out of nowhere and goes, "Mine," snatches it up and logs off. That's gonna happen. I've seen it happen. I was playing with a friend of mine, and I found the shotgun he really wanted, and I dropped it, and some dick picked it up and logged off. I was like, oh, what a fucking asshole. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta watch out for that. The game would have benefited from a true trading system. If you don't like the way your stats are going, you can reset the stats for a set fee. And buying shit is easy. Just, the game conveniently places a bunch of vending machines around where you can buy shit, upgrade shit, buy ammo. So being well equipped is never a problem, and having ammo is never a problem. The other thing I don't like about this game so far is if you're playing by yourself, you gotta be real patient, and the game can get a little mellow when you're on your own. But if you're into stat building like I am, and just FPS in general, you'll love this game. I mean, overall, despite the flaws, like I mentioned, and for a more simpler everything I just said, just look at the description over here, over there, whatever, somewhere around there. But I'll have it all written down for you guys. The game gets an 8 out of 10 from me. The game has its flaws, has ups and downs, but in the end, the game's a major surprise. Because just like Batman Arkham Asylum, which all of a sudden got 9s and 9.5s and it ends up in the Guinness Book of World Records, everyone thought Borderlands was going to suck. But I'm here to tell you that it's a great game. Once again, 8 out of 10. And yeah, thank you for watching, people.